Got a couple of potheads down in the front. Whee! The comedy side. How's it going? You alright? Yeah, we well? We good? Excellent. Right, give us a cheer if you're single. You sound awfully happy about that. Very much unlike me. I've been single for a very, very long time now, and it's really upsetting me. Because I find myself picking up different habits now on certain occasions. For instance, I'm going out on nightclubs, to nightclubs even, and leaving my drink purposely unattended in the hope it'll get spiked. That's not normal, is it? And if it's a really bad night, I just spike myself. No, I've been single for a long time now, you know, and I've noticed certain things around my house that sort of emphasise my loneliness, besides my internet history, obviously. No, like for instance, I recently purchased a memory foam mattress. And for those of you who don't know, a memory foam mattress is an infinite imprint of my loneliness. See, I roll back the duvet every night with a kind of curled up ball shape close to the wall, accompanied with tear stains and other stains. Yep, I'm still single, and I've got to be honest with you, when Ruben came on stage and told everyone that he wasn't single anymore, that a little dagger went through my heart. It was painful to watch and listen to. Never mind. No, it's quite upsetting being single though. I've been single for so long that even my mum is getting concerned with being single. And what's worse is, my mum is now going through a phase where she's trying to hook me up with girls. How single do you have to be before your mum becomes your own wingman? It's a nightmare. And what's even worse is, my mum's a teacher, and quite unprofessionally, she's been trying to hook me up with her students. Before we go on, I'd just like to point out that my mum's a college lecturer, not a primary school teacher. That could have gotten very weird. No one wants that image of me outside of primary school going, yeah, I'll pick you up at 8. Yeah, I know that's wrong, exactly, I know that's wrong, because that's way past her bedtime. Yeah. I'm not that sadistic. Because my mum is a college lecturer though, she doesn't teach some of the normal subjects like maths or English. She actually teaches a subject called beauty therapy, where there's really no therapy involved. Or beauty at that matter, to be honest with you. It's less of a beauty therapy though. Well, these girls, I think, they're more of a need of a wash therapy sort of thing. Like, so they're not my kind of girls, I don't want to hang around with them, alright? I can see the room agrees, to be honest with you. No, but my mum kept insisting on going on a date with one of their girls, and I decided I will. I said, why not? Okay, I'll go on a date. And I said to her, on one condition though. As long as this girl's, you know, relatively intelligent, you know, she can hold a conversation, has a bit of a highbrow, you know? She hooked me up with a girl with drawn-on eyebrows. Talk about surprise date. Why was it a surprise date? Because that was the only expression she could pull. Right. I decided to take her to the cinema now. I thought I was quite pessimistic from the start. I thought the cinema was a perfect date. Let's just sit in a dark room for 3 hours not talking. I thought that was the ideal date for me. But the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not very good on dates. I'm quite a socially awkward person. So when I'm on a date with a girl, and it's kind of like a defence mechanism, I'm always consistently trying to think of a joke. And sometimes the jokes can backfire, or sometimes the jokes aren't even that funny. But on this date, I remember, on a different date, for example, I was on a date with a girl, and she was telling me one of her stories. I was paying attention, thought of a really funny joke. I thought I'll slip that one in. Once she finished, she turned to me and said, well, what do you think? And I sort of went, well, anorexia, yeah, that's wearing thin, isn't it? Word to the wise. That joke doesn't work when someone's actually had an eating disorder. It turns out anorexics don't love a good gag. Worst date ever. No. But when on this cinema trip with the crayon-eyed girlfriend or wherever she was, we actually ended up hitting it off, you know, and we ended up going out with each other, which was a huge mistake because we didn't get on at all. I don't know why we went out with each other. And it was such an awful relationship. And what was especially worse was the sex, because I was quite new to sex, and she was very experienced, but what was worse was she had a lot of OCDs, and she couldn't help but bring the OCDs into the bedroom. I'll give you the examples. Like, she hated feet, and our feet were forbidden to touch, and that's quite hard to do when you're on top of someone. She forced me to wear protection, socks, basically. Extra thick ones as well, you know? She wouldn't have sex with me unless all the lights were turned out. And I know some girls get self-conscious, but you really shouldn't. You are all beautiful. But when I'm trying to have sex with a girl, and all I can see is a pair of teeth, floating in the dark, it's like I'm having sex with a Cheshire cat. That was a pussy joke, mate. That was a pussy joke. He gets it, he knows it. What's your name, mate? Nathaniel. Pussy loving Nathaniel. Love it. Can I ask you a question? It would have been awkward if you said no, but I'll ask you anyway. Have you ever been dumped or dumped someone by text message? No. No, you haven't. Has anyone here ever dumped or been dumped by text message? Yeah? You're nodding. Yeah. What was said? What was mentioned, you know? Were you dumped or did you do the dumping?
I was dumped.
What was said? Can you remember?
It was nice, but never mind. Never mind.
Nice use of alliteration as well. Nice, but never mind. Like, grammatically wonderful. But no kiss, no lol, nothing?
No. Just a smiley face.
One smiley face. That's just sadistic. Who does that? Nice, but never mind. You know, I sympathise, I'm sorry. I don't sympathise. In this relationship, I was the one who did the dumping. That's why. I know, you're giving me a look. I know, it wasn't that nice a thing to do. I was very much scared of this girl, and I thought texting her that she was done was the best way to go about it. But I admit it was probably more wrong of me to make it as Facebook official as quick as possible. Like, no. But I hadn't seen her for the whole day, so I didn't know what had happened, and I swear to God this is true. So I went on her Facebook profile, saw her name, recently single, and the first status that I saw read, R.I.P. Grandad. I know. Who's laughing? Trust you to laugh. Unbelievable. I've never felt more worse as a human being in my entire life. And I really wanted to show her that I cared for her, you know, and I wanted to be there for her and support her through this incredibly difficult time. Probably shouldn't have liked the status. Even my mum unfriended me on Facebook that week, like, sort of thing. Nightmare. But, so, we're back to square one, being single, and it's horrific. But, now, because I've been single for a long time, lots of men my age seem to go out to nightclubs and attempt to pull the girls, you know? I'm not very good at pulling girls, I'll be honest with you. That's true. There you are. A little bit of fact for you. But I've recently found a way that can actually pull women 100% of the time. Men, take your notepads out. It's only 2 words, 2 beautiful words. You ready? Stockholm Syndrome. Seriously, just ask my current girlfriend. You'll have to remove the duct tape first, though. Well, I thought it was a good gag. I mean, thank you very much. You've been lovely. I've been Ben Wilkins. Thank you.